We are Nerd Thug Radio.
What was that?
I just like to do weird stuff to see your reaction
Yeah.
as you political tweet here on Nerd Thug
That's
Radio.
not what I'm doing.
You're listening to us on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, worldwide@irlonestar.com.
I'm looking at the
Podcast
name
is
of this
nerdthugradio.com, facebook.com/Nerd Thug Radio. I'm the Captain Joey Savage. He's Corey DLG. He's Nico DLG.
Hey, guys.
Let's do this. So we're in the middle of the weekly top three.
Yep.
As I just ran down all of our...
Tom Hanks' Woody was my number 2.
Right.
Right.
Your number 3 was Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
As I like to call him, Pill Murray. And St. Vincent. Corey's number 3 was Tom Hanks in Top Gun.
No.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Hanks and also Tom Hanks.
How much
Yeah.
better would it have been if Tom Hanks was in? He probably would have crashed a plane.
That
and
would
it
have
just been Castaway
It
again.
would have been a funnier movie.
My number 3 was Russell Crowe as
The Gladiator.
Gladiator, the Spaniard, the Gladiator, Maximus Aurelius.
It's a pretty good name.
That's a pretty sweet name. All right, DLG, are you ready? Let's
Yeah,
get your number 2.
I'm trying to pull up the character's specific name.
What's his name?
In the movie.
I'll tell you who it is.
Okay. The name. No.
Go.
So the name of the movie was Lockdown, I believe.
Never heard of it.
It was a little sci-fi movie. It was really, really good though.
Okay.
And in it, he plays kind of like a jerk, mercenary whose job is to go rescue the president's daughter. It was almost like an exact remake of Escape from New York,
Was
except
it
it's
Gerard
on a.
Butler?
Yeah, no, it's Guy Pearce.
Oh,
I was trying to find his character's name.
Oh, Guy Pearce.
But now I can't even find the name.
Wasn't Guy Pearce in Iron Man 3?
Yeah. It's,
Wasn't he,
yeah.
What's his name? Aldrich Killian?
Aldrich Killian.
Okay, well, what do you like about this character?
Okay,
What do
so
you like
in the
about
movie, he is essentially, it's almost the same role that, man, I can't find this movie at all. It's almost like it doesn't exist now.
'Cause it's not real.
It wasn't like, it was an obscure movie, but he plays a huge jerk in it. And basically he rescues the president's daughter. It was very reminiscent of Denzel Washington when he did Training Day,
Yeah.
where he has this really kind of dark turn. Like Guy Pearce, he goes from playing, he sometimes plays the bad guy in movies, and he sometimes plays a funny guy or a romantic interest. But in this, he's straight up just a action hero thug. Like he's hardcore in this movie.
Guy Pearce.
Guy Pearce. I want to say the name of the movie was Lockdown, but
Probably wasn't.
I might be getting that wrong.
Okay, well, that's cool.
I'm at 1% here. Let me see if I can get to it before my phone does.
How are your phones always on 1%?
Because I don't-
seriously.
I don't
Charge your phone.
Charge it at work.
I don't charge it at work.
Take a charger to work. You have a computer.
Put a charger in your car. You
Right.
spend so much time in your car.
Jeez.
I do
Get
that.
your life together, man.
Oh, I think it was called Lockout.
Yeah, get your life together, please.
Yeah, okay. It was Lockout.
Get your life together.
Ooh, 38% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, not very good.
People didn't like it.
But you liked Guy Pearce.
Yeah, and so anyways, an outer space prison, it's a satellite. They freeze all the convicts.
Okay.
And then a couple of them escape, and they release all the convicts to take over. It just so happens that the
It's like
president's...
Con Air?
Yeah, sort of, but it just so happens the president's daughter's there.
Nicolas Cage is the best ever.
Eva, touring it for human rights
Nicolas
violations.
Cage's Ghost Rider's my number 1. No kidding.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Idris Elba and Ghost Rider 2.
But so it's a really cool movie though. The action's really fun in it.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes thinks so as well.
It's an action movie. It's not going to win a nomination for Best Picture.
Gotcha. It's no Gladiator.
It's no Gladiator.
No Gladiator.
Yeah. But
All
anyway,
It didn't win Best Picture.
It got nominated.
Guy Pearce, Lockout.
Guy Pearce. My number 2 is Bradley Pitt as Tyler Durden in Fight Club.
You mean Edward Norton's imagination?
Yes.
Your favorite character is Edward Norton's
Yes.
imagination? Okay. All right.
Brad
Imaginary
Pitt,
character. Okay.
The
got
character he plays.
it. Why not just do Drop Dead Fred?
No.
I mean, it's another
Fight
imaginary
Club
character.
is amazing. He is everything I would want to be in life if I had no, like...
If you didn't exist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They weren't real.
If I had no rules and just didn't give a care about anything...
And didn't exist. Like, I can't stress enough that Brad Pitt is just Edward Norton's id in that movie.
Well, you also realize that none of these characters we picked have ever existed. They're all fake.
Right, but even...
But because he's a fake,
No,
a non-existent
Gladiator was
character,
real. He died, but he was real.
a non-existing character in a non-existing movie.
Right, yeah. He's a fictional character in a fictional movie.
Yeah, he's-
even in the fictional movie, he
He's
doesn't
not
really
fictional.
exist.
He's not fictional. He just plays Edward Norton when he's in...
He's not real.
Insomnia.
Yeah.
That's the point of being
He's
fictional.
just who he thinks he is, but it's actually
fake.
Edward Norton. So maybe it's like both of them. No, Brad Pitt and Fight Club. So great.
Alter ego.
His alter ego. There it is. God, he's so good. That movie is amazing.
It's not that it's a bad movie.
Chuck
It's
Palahniuk.
just when you go back and once the twist happens,
Right.
For me, the movie's kind of flat.
Oh,
after
no, man.
that.
I've watched that movie like over 36 times.
I've only seen it like once.
I love every
See, for me, the movie
pieces of it.
For me, the movie's kind of flat after that because I feel like, as a storyteller, a lot of the revelations that come from Brad Pitt, they almost don't make sense anymore if Brad Pitt is part of Edward Norton's mind.
They do.
Because then Edward Norton literally is having like a split and like
And he's fighting himself.
right, and he's going
And
psychotic.
that's why everybody's like freaking out because he's
What?
beating the crap out of himself. And
Right.
they're like, what is going? This guy is awesome.
This guy's crazy.
This is the best. All right,
So, I
Nico,
don't know.
what's your number 3?
Johnny Depp, Jack
Ooh.
Sparrow,
Or your number 1, I guess, right?
Yeah.
number 1.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jock Sparrow.
It's
I
just-
considered him.
He just plays that character so well. Like it's almost
He
like
really does.
it's almost like you literally can have no one else.
But then again, like, what character has Johnny Depp played that he hasn't done very well in?
yeah, but I think it's something he's synonymous with at this point.
Okay, I got one for you.
Okay, what you got?
When he's in the third mariachi movie.
The Mexican?
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
He goes.
I like that movie though. What's the one where he goes in and every Mexican restaurant he eats, after he eats the
steak,
pork whatever, he goes and
was-
kills.
It was so good.
He goes and
killed
kills the chef.
Yeah.
That movie's great. Once
Yeah.
Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yeah, there you go.
That movie's awesome too.
Then that completes the Robert Rodriguez mariachi trilogy.
Yeah.
It's too. His character was too over the top.
I like
Gets his eyes taken out by a power drill.
Yeah.
And then he puts all the machine guns on and just
so
goes around and
great.
shoots everyone in the street.
It's so great.
Pretty good.
I don't know.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
It was a crazy movie, but
I guess actually like some of his newer movies like Mordecai and those things he hasn't done very well.
Well, he's not really a comedic. Okay, here's the thing. He's funny in action.
Yeah.
He's not funny in comedy.
He's not a comedian.
Right. So Mordecai was a bad idea.
Yeah, that was a horrible idea.
But considering the fact that it turns out he might be broke, it makes sense that he did it.
Right? Like he had to do it.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right, Corey, what is your number 1?
So my number 1, we talked about this earlier.
We did.
Off air when we were
When you were
discussing-
explaining to me the
Yes.
scenario.
Nicolas Cage and Matchstick Men.
Yes, that's a good one.
That was a movie I told you about one time. Did you ever watch it?
Yeah, I did watch it.
What'd you think?
We watched it together.
Yeah, but we saw like half of it, and I was like, you need to watch this.
Yeah, no, I thought it was really good.
Okay, it's a good movie.
Nicolas Cage in Lord of War.
Nicolas Cage in Ghost Rider.
Actually, Jared Leto
In Lord of War.
in Lord of War.
Where he makes like the
The
state of
United States?
no, not the United States. It's
Yeah, he
like
makes the whole United
it's
States
like
out
Turkey.
of... No, he makes
It's their
the whole,
country they're from.
No, he makes the whole United States
not
out of
United
cocaine,
States.
and then he does Florida. He's like,
Oh,
yeah,
does he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he does.
okay.
He goes, I just did Florida.
Yeah.
Or no, he's like, hey, you wanted to come do Florida with me? Yeah.
He mixes it. He calls it boom boom and mixes it with gunpowder.
Yeah.
I always wanted to try that.
I don't even know what to say to that. Okay, so no, but mine is actually Doc Holliday from Tombstone.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
I'll be a Huckleberry. Played by the legendary chameleon, Val Kilmer.
I just like one of my favorite lines is when he's like, "I don't think poker's your game, Mike. I think we should have ourselves a spelling bee or a spelling contest."
Did another time when he's staring the crazy guy down, and they're in the bar, and he's really drunk, and then one guy pulls his gun out and does all the gun
I
twirls,
was just about to say that.
and he does it all with his drinking cup instead. He's like
Yeah.
twirling his drinking cup. If you're
There's
watching
so
on
many great
YouTube.
lines.
He's such a man.
Or like the one time where like he comes out with the gun and he's like been sick, right? And
Yeah.
Wyatt's like, "You don't have to do this." He's like, "But you're my friend, Wyatt."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna die for your friends." He's like, "I don't have many friends."
When he walks up and he's got both guns on, and he surprises that one cowboy gangster, and he's talking to Wyatt Earp just around him because that guy was going to walk up to
Yeah,
shoot him.
yeah.
And he's standing there talking to him, and finally he looks at the cowboy gangster and he goes, "You may go now."
You may go now.
Oh, okay, thank you. And he
Leave-
runs off.
Yeah. I just like it when they're going to the I guess the OK Corral, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's coming and he like chunks the poncho off and he's got
He's
the
got the
shotgun.
shotgun right
he's
there,
like,
yeah.
da-da-da-da-da. God, that movie's so good.
Da-da-da-da-da.
That movie's so good.
It was a really good
You know who
movie.
else is in that movie? Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton's in that movie. He's one of
Yeah,
the one of the
yeah,
Earp brothers.
Bill Paxton, legendary background actor.
R.I.P. Bill Paxton.
R.I.P.
So
Bill
it's Bill Paxton, Kurt Russell,
Kurt Russell's amazing.
and the guy who plays God in The Dude.
Yeah, and the Big Lebowski.
Yeah, what
He's
is
also in that new TV show with Ashton Kutcher and
The Ranch?
The Ranch. Yeah, I
He's
always
also-
forget his name.
He's also the Marlboro Man in
Yeah.
I
always forget his name.
It's gone.
I always
Yeah.
forget his name.
All right.
He's in it. Yeah.
Joey.
My number one.
Yeah.
Oh, my number one
Oh,
is from my favorite movie of all time. It's this movie called Gangs of New York, but it's not Leonardo DiCaprio. It's not Leo.
Heavy sigh.
It's the villain, Daniel Day-Lewis, as the Butcher. He plays the bad guy in the movie.
okay. I will say this:
God, he's so good. Like,
Daniel Day-Lewis
it's
is one
such a great actor.
he's one of the greatest actors
He is.
of our generation. He's also one of those really weird old souls.
Right.
He takes his roles very seriously.
Very seriously.
He slips into his role and he doesn't break character
Nope.
for the duration. He played Lincoln famously in
did.
the Lincoln biopic.
He was Last of the Mohicans.
Yeah, one of my favorite movies of all time. The score from Last of the Mohicans still with me right now. I can
Yep.
do it right.
But in this movie, like, you know he's the bad guy. Like, he's the antagonist.
Bill the Butcher.
Bill the Butcher. But he.
I mean, we got the name the Butcher. You can't really be the good guy.
He plays such a good character that 90% of the movie I'm like rooting for him. I'm rooting for him
That's how you know you have an effective villain.
But like he's the bad guy. Like
he's very charismatic in that.
But he's one of those guys that like yes he's a bad guy, but it's one of those.
Is he really a bad guy?
No, he is.
No, he is.
Okay. But he's the old classic like bad guy gangster. Like yes he's a bad guy and he with force and violence and stuff. But he still does a lot for his people and his community.
Yeah.
Well, he's just the small bosses in general.
Right.
Yeah.
He is beloved by everyone because he is king.
But not by the minorities.
But he's king.
Not by the Irish.
Right. But he's king because of his violence.
I always use his line when someone looks at me. I was like, "Do I know you? Don't call me by my Christian name.
Don't call me by my Christian name.
You call me the Butcher." It'll be so good. I love that movie.
So many lines in that movie, but you can't really say them because they use so many racial slurs in that movie.
I love that movie so much.
It is a really good movie.
It's such a great movie.
But
my favorite movie of all time. Mi favorito.
I have to watch it.
You do. It's long.
Just stay alive. I'll find you. No matter what, stay alive.
Yeah, it's a long movie.
It's Last of the Mohicans.
Yeah, it's a long movie, but
he jumps through a waterfall.
Nice.
Yeah.
So have you seen that movie?
No.
You need to get on that one.
Okay.
I haven't seen any movies.
Here's how good of an actor Daniel Day-Lewis is. That guy is white, right? There's no question about it.
Right.
White. Super, super white.
White dude.
Watch Last of the Mohicans. You will believe he is an Indian.
The entire time.
He is such a great actor that I didn't realize he wasn't an Indian until his next movie.
When he came out and played a white guy.
Right. And then I was like, wait a minute. They got a white guy to play the last Mohican? That's messed up. Then I was like, wait, he did such a good job.
No one complained about them.
Yeah,
no one complained about Hollywood whitewashing that one.
Well, I mean, it was 20 years ago when whitewash was okay.
Let's whitewash out to a break. We come back.
I don't.
We're gonna get into the Nico DLG segment.
I don't want to.
Because we believe in rights for all.
Don't.
You're listening to Nerd Thug Radio.
Can I not whitewash out? Can I stay?
Uh-uh.